Hello everyone. In our first video of Advent of Europeans, we have discussed about the Portuguese, Dutch, French, and English. And in second video, the Advent of Europeans, in this also we have discussed about the Carnatic Wars. Now next we will see about the Battle of Plassey and Buxar. The Battle of Plassey. Plassey is a place in West Bengal. Battle of Plassey, 1757. Ali Vardi Khan, the Nawab of Bengal, died in 1756. His grandson Sirajuddaula came to throne. The Plassey battle took place between the young Nawab Sirajuddaula and the British in 1757. Now it is reasons. First one, misuse of Dastakhats. Sirajuddaula was furious that the Dastakhats were misused by the officials of the company, incurring losses to the government treasury. Mending of the forts without permission. The British repaired the fort of Kolkata and placed cannons in them. This further angered Sirajuddaula and he ordered the removal of cannons from the court. The British refused to this, angering the Nawab further. The third reason it is Black Room tragedy. Sirajuddaula conquered the Fort William easily and imprisoned some of the British. He imprisoned 146 Englishmen in a small room in the fort, of which 123 died. This is called as the Black Room tragedy. This angered Robert Clive and arrived in Bengal with a large army. Robert Clive attracted rich locals like Manik Chand, Om Chand, Jagat Seth and others towards him. He was successful in convincing Mir Jafar, the military head of Sirajuddaula, to stay neutral in the battle by offering him the post of Nawab. Encouraged by all these developments, Robert Clive declared war against Sirajuddaula. Everything went according to the plan of Clive. Sirajuddaula, who tried to escape from the battlefield, was captured and killed. Next it is outcomes or results of Battle of Plassey. The first it is this war brought out immorality, lack of unity among the Indians and the greed of Indian businessmen. Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal. The company gained exclusive right to do business in Bengal. Mir Jafar had to pay rupees 70 lakhs as a relief to Sirajuddaula's attack on the Fort William. In the nutshell, Mir Jafar became continuous victim of the company and its employees. Even though the treasury went bankrupt means unable to pay debts. Due to this greedy nature, the greediness of the company and its officials were never satisfied. The British projected Mir Jafar as an inefficient Nawab and brought his nephew Mir Qasim as a new Nawab. This is the Battle of Plassey. Now next it is Battle of Buxar. Buxar is a place in Bihar. Battle of Buxar in 1764. Mir Qasim was an efficient administrator. In the beginning, he remained loyal to the company. He paid 2 lakh pounds to the company and gave away few places to it. Shortly, he declared himself as an independent king. After verifying the misuse of the Dastakhats, he declared that the business is duty-free in Bengal. As a result, the Indians competing against the British in all the spheres of business. As a result, the British trade suffered considerably. This was enough for the Britishers to oppose the Nawab. They brought in Mir Jafar again and dethroned Mir Qasim. As Mir Qasim knew about the cunningness of the British, he went for an organized war against them. He was supported by the Indian merchants and artisans. Mir Qasim entered into agreements with the Mughal ruler Shah Alam II and Nawab of Oudh Shujauddin. The combined forces of Mir Qasim faced the British army led by Hector Monroe at Buxar in 1764. Mir Qasim got defeated and ran away from the battlefield. Shah Alam II surrendered. The efforts of the combined forces to stop the British force failed completely. Next it is outcomes. Shah Alam II accorded the Diwani rights over the Bengal to the British. Diwani right means right to collect the tax. Shah Alam II gave away all the rights over Bengal to the British for an annual fee of rupees 26 lakhs. The Nawab of Awadh had to give away a fine of rupees 50 lakhs for fearing a war against the company. With the death of Mir Jafar, the company paid pension to his son and took over the entire administration of Bengal. Here is things related to Battle of Buxar. Now next we have to deal with dual government. The Battle of Buxar made the British as the real holders of power over Bihar, Bengal and Orissa provinces. Even Awadh remained under their control. In 1765, Robert Clive brought in dual government concept. As per this concept, the British has the right to collect the land taxes, whereas the Nawab had power over administrative issues like justice and others. Like this, the British gained political control over India to protect their business interests. Thank you.